Hi there Capricorn, I'm EllaAradia and welcome to your October 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. This reading is for my Capricorn Earth signs where we'll be exploring the overall energies and themes for the month ahead, as well as taking a deeper dive into how these might be playing out for you in your life. This is a general reading, so it's going to resonate a little bit differently for all of you. But what I do find is there's always a shared theme that runs through the collective of all of you Capricorn signs. So take what feels aligned to you and just leave the rest. And before we jump in, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you who are supporting my channel by liking and subscribing. So if you enjoy this reading and you haven't already done that, please do. It helps the channel out a lot. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and then you can get notified when the next videos are up. So Capricorn, let's jump in. I always like to just close my eyes and tune into the energies before I start pulling cards. I'm feeling a very strong creative energy around you, Capricorn, and I feel that you are about to take some kind of step or take some kind of move towards fulfilling a life goal or a dream. For some of you, this is about stepping into your purpose. And the image that I get shown is you holding this in your hands and really treasuring it, really nurturing it and treasuring it. Because what I'm feeling here is, your heart and soul are, really intertwined with this. So whatever this next step is, it's one that comes from the heart. And it is for you to really own that and really treasure that, because what I'm feeling around you is this whole kind of like mix of energies. I feel like you have some people around you who they want your best, they want you to be happy. Other people, I feel that, the point that you've got to, because whatever it is, it's some kind of upgrade. It's you moving to the next level somehow. And knowing what you want. And sometimes I feel that can shine a spotlight on somebody else's insecurities. They sometimes, might feel that you have something that they are lacking. And, all these kind of fears and insecurities can come up, which sometimes there can be a certain kind of reaction from someone when that happens. Because I do feel these voices of, doubt, of questioning, are you doing the right thing? Are you on the right path? Are you sure that's what you want to do? And, something that just almost feels unsupportive, or like you're being doubted in some way. But I mean, the interesting part of this is always the mirror that I see in this, because whatever is around you, it is a mirror for something inside of yourself. And that's why I was saying at the beginning, this is about, treasuring this and really owning it and embodying it, and having that strong sense of trust in yourself here. And I'm also feeling for some of you, someone close to you is afraid to lose you. And this may be why they are questioning your next steps. It feels like a close friend. It could be a family member or the person that you're connected with, your relationship. And the Six of Wands, I feel that many of you are being recognized for, what you have put into, whatever this next step is, whatever this upgrade is. It's a moment of acknowledgement, where that hard work has really, really paid off. and it's a card of success. And I just keep getting this feeling that, you know, this person that you're close with, deep down they have a fear of, you know, what is going to happen, you know, with this recognition and this success, which I see, you know, coming your way, Capricorn. A fear to lose you, a fear of change. And what lies in your recent past, the Eight of Wands, your current energies, the Magician. I love that because that is such a potent, raw energy of manifestation, and a little reminder here, Capricorn, that, you know, you have everything you need moving forwards. And it really is to trust in that. That's why I was seeing at the beginning there these energies of, you know, really owning your path and owning, you know, what you are doing. And with your feelings towards your situation, the Four of Swords, sorry. So a little need to take a step back, because I do feel like you've had some challenging energies around you, especially these voices of doubt, of questioning. And I do feel for some of you it's also made you doubt yourselves. And that's why we're seeing this Four of Swords here, a need to just take a step back where you can just find a quiet space inside of yourself to really get in touch with your true feelings and what your heart's truly saying. Now, for some of you, you know, this may be an offer, an opportunity that just recently came into your life very, very quickly. So, you know, this could be the upgrade that I'm seeing here. Some kind of new opportunity, a promotion, an opportunity to, you know, move towards that life goal in some way. And what lies in the challenge, we have the Eight of Pentacles. And this is why the Four of Swords is there, because this is, you know, all these energies of self-doubt that I'm feeling here around, you know, because there's people around you that are kind of questioning your path here. You know, and there are these little voices of doubt in there already, so a lot of what has been said has landed with you. And I do feel like there's some confusion right now in terms of, you know, where do you invest your energy moving forwards? And this need to, you know, just take a pause, take a step back. So you're absolutely doing the right thing. You know, really allow yourself to just have that moment to, you know, really work out, you know, where your heart lies. Your hidden influence, Five of Pentacles. Change, instability. This might be something that does require a leap of faith here. It might be something that involves leaving something or somebody behind. And I do feel that, you know, the hidden message in this card is about moving forwards, you know, with worth and value. Just feeling into, you know, this person that you're close with. There are these fears of change for this person, of what this new success might bring and how it might affect your connection. And the Five of Pentacles can often be a card of somebody feeling, you know, shut out or on the outside of something. And I really do feel that, you know, with this moment of taking a step back and taking some time for yourself here, Capricorn, I do feel it is about looking at who you put your energy into moving forward. What do you take with you? Who do you take with you? And what do you let go of? Because I do feel that, you know, with the right communication and these open conversations where, you know, each person expresses their feelings, you know, they're not afraid to be vulnerable and talk about fears that might be coming up, you know, because I do feel like there's some kind of change ahead here, and it's related to, you know, this acknowledgement that you're getting this success and, you know, what comes next. I do feel that, you know, if two parties are willing and you can get that communication going, you know, this may be something that you can work on and get through together. Because also with this card as well, there's two figures in the card here, you know, so that all of that is possible. But it definitely feels like, you know, that kind of a conversation is needed, you know, and also with this Eight of Wands, you know, that for some of you that's going to represent that, you know, communication channels being open and having, you know, that conversation, you know, with a view to, yeah, finding a way to make that work, you know, using this as something that perhaps brings you closer rather than, you know, pushing you apart. And with your advice from the universe, the Emperor. So this is all about taking your power and getting in the driving seat of your life. Reclaiming your power in this situation. And in the outcome, the Three of Cups. Reconciliation. You know, so it's definitely something which, you know, whoever this close connection is, it's definitely something that can bring you closer. If that's what you choose, if you can get this communication going, if you can understand what each other wants here and somehow make those paths align, you know, all of that is possible. And the other meaning of this also is about community and, you know, social gatherings, events, and being around people who, you know, really lift you up. Because for some of you, this is going to involve, you know, this Five of Pentacles here, perhaps cutting ties with, you know, people, places, situations which are no longer really recognizing your worth and your value and, you know, what you do have to offer. And so I feel that, you know, this really is the moment to, you know, trust what your heart's telling you, trust your path here, and, you know, take this time out to really go within and listen to your heart, listen to what your heart's saying around, you know, what do you take moving forwards with you and what is it time to actually just let go of. So Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. If this reading resonated, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, no matter what comes through in a reading, moving forwards, always trust what feels best for you. So thanks so much for being here, Capricorn, and I wish you a great month ahead.